go pick that up. And I'm going to tell them to haul these. Because basically, I don't want to give them any place. They have to come a lot closer to get, you know, shot at. Because I think that's a good thing. I think. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm making a mistake by removing that, but... yeah, actually I might be. Because while it's true, they can... there's more of us than them at this point. But I think we should remove these ones, because then if they do decide to leave the shelter, they have to traverse all this different distance, so they should get shot at least twice from every person over here. At least that's what I'm considering. Is how to work. Okay, nothing's actually connecting to this wall, so let's go ahead and sell that. You'll leave that other piece of wall there, because it's acting as a conduit. There's an ant hanging around here. Sorry, I was just encouraging him to go elsewhere. In case you heard me going pat, 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 pat. Alright, back to business. So, Naru will probably still think this place sucks, and if I can actually click on Naru... No, what am I doing? No, 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 no. Belay all that. I actually wanted to select this person. I hate being locked up. Hideous environment. Well, sorry. You just have to grin and bear it. At least you have a light and something to sleep on, even if it's not fantastic. And we're feeding you. Group of travelers, fine. Alright, now that we've got our power situation pretty much sorted, I think we need to finish up this room here. Metal wall. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't need any sandbags. Normally I would use those, but we're basically using rocks for that function now. Cover from gunfire. Those function as cover from gunfire too, I do believe. Although, I suppose we could... I don't know if we put this in front here and have him standing back here, if it's actually gonna, you know, give him twice as much cover from gunfire. I don't know. I would like to know, but I don't know. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start building a wall. We unfortunately are going to have to build it out of metal at this point because we don't have a stone worker. We cannot build the stone bench either because we need to research it. And we need, well, we need lots of things here. So let's go ahead. We're going to set up an outer wall. Now, this is the dumping stockpile, so we really don't care about what's there. We could make use of this, put a wall here. Actually, I'm also curious. I wonder if you could ever find things, eventually find things in little things like this. Like this is a room, but it's encased. So is it possible that there's eventually they'll put things like, little weapon caches or something and that kind of thing? That would be cool. Alright, I'm just eyeballing this. I think if we put a wall here, we can bring a wall across here. And maybe a wall there. That's a lot of metal. But it also gives us, well, that's way too big, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, wall here, wall to here. Because then we can retreat back here. If we have a door here, we still go here as our primary way of shooting. We still have this big area. Now, if we place that wall, kind of, just trying to decide, because we don't want to build it right through this growing area, because at some point, if this colony survives, they're going to need that growing area. But I guess they're just going to have to deconstruct the walls if and when that happens. So let's go ahead and let's just put a wall there. And we're going to put one like so. Okay, so that's going to be our perimeter. And we're going to put a powered door right here. Now we're fortunate we've actually got part of what I would have built anyway. Just have to so that's going to funnel them in here. We can hide behind here for now. Shoot them as they come in. Okay. Now, until we can build stone walls, they can come and attack these walls, but they do... I have noticed they tend to always come to the opening and the doors first. So... let's get going. We're going to be needing more metal. We're still working on the metal down there. We are finished with that. Let's do that. And so since this is going to be our inner perimeter, we can actually start building buildings here. So let's go ahead and let's build a nicer dining area. We can actually make it bigger than this building. So we'll have like the dining area here, and we'll have cooking happening. So let's put a door there. And we'll just leave it one big room for the moment. And I think that's enough construction instructions. for walls. I am going to add another solar generator. And we will be eventually placing more batteries. So what have we got? Group of travelers. Fine. Don't care. Okay, how are we doing for metals? We still have a fair amount in there. We can dig more here. So let's go ahead and tell them to dig that. Okay, so they're going to be coming around here, so I'm going to ask him to dig this. And we also have some metal over here. And we had this metal, so that's enough for mining orders. I'm also going to add in a food stockpile. And I think I'm actually going to put it right over here. Our food's right up there, though. I just want it to be handy to the things here. Let's put a powered door back here as well. And then we can get our stockpile. Orders. Zones, here we are. Our stockpile. Let's go ahead and put a stockpile right here. And we're going to restrict it to raw food. So we don't want manufactured or reserved. We just want foods. And we just want the raw going in there. And I'm going to go ahead. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and add another stockpile in here. We're going to have cook stoves. We're going to have probably 2 of them here. Let's just try and decide. Let's go ahead and do it like this. This one, we're going to only allow meals in there. And that will basically allow us to put the meals close by. Architect, furniture. So these are the things we're going to put in here. Along with, I'm going to give them one long table. It should be fine right here. And we only have 3 people right now, so that. So that's our butcher table. There. Because we can add another one facing the other way. So we'll have 2 cook stations here. Excuse me, eventually. And we'll do that. Concrete. Can we do can we do this? No. We can't do this because that's sand. What's this floor? Stone tile. Architect. It requires a stonemason. We're not going to use metal. Can't use paved concrete. Okay. once these are built, it's a little harder to do the squares underneath it, I think. But, well, maybe not these tables. Some of these, like this, the center square could not be taken care of. Oh, sorry about that. That was just an alarm that normally means I should stop, but I'm actually going to 5 o'clock today. However, I think I will take a brief break. I need to go to a couple of things and I need some more water. So I'm just going to pause this and go to the menu, and I will be right back. Alright, let's get started again. Or resume, I guess, rather. We're not starting over from the beginning. Well, not yet. I'm sure Cassandra has plans to make that happen. Alright, guys. Let's get going. Chop chop. Lots of stuff to do. Scorpio's just working his heart out. %, chance. We're getting close to being able to recruit Naru. And actually something I wanted to do. Let's go ahead. No. I was thinking of making the beds in there and I thought, well, let's just leave it, because the next room I'm going to set up, let's just put a couple extra sleeping spots in there in case we recruit Naru. I was just contemplating changing the location of it, but what the hey? What the hell we say? And my delicious soft drink. With luck, we'll have our firing range, i.e. this, in place. Oh, I just thought of an addition to it that I'm gonna... Because if we go like this, they're gonna be forced to come in straight. Which means they can't, like, hide here and shoot. Now, you'll notice these berry bushes. I can tell them to harvest these plants. So, whenever we start to run low on food, and there's no food to harvest locally, then they'll go and get these plants. Now, you can only select them when they're ready to be harvested. So these guys, I can't select them, even though they're berry bushes. Same thing with these guys. I can select these ones, however, too. Now, the nice thing about these plants is that unless they get burnt and get destroyed by lightning strike, they will actually continue to grow and spread. So if you look after them, you can end up like with a nice patch of berry bushes, and you can be harvesting those. And I'm going to check those in a minute. I'm also going to try an experiment here. I just realized there's something I've never tried. Now, if I put a growing zone, let's put it right on these three. Okay. Those are not strawberry plants, are they? No, they're not. They look different. Okay, I think that's going to replace those, so that we don't actually want that. I was kind of hoping that we could actually set this up as like a farm, and then have them harvest the berries bushes when they're ready to be harvested without me telling them, but apparently we can't do that. Not yet, anyway. Maybe they'll add that. That would be cool. They got more berry bushes up here. But I think for the time being, that will do. Alright, let's see what these two messages are here. Group of travelers. Oh, we got Naru. Awesome. That's pause-worthy. Where is Naru? Naru! Alright. You're actually a little far away. Why don't you go ahead and mine that? We do have to determine what you're going to be doing. What are you doing now? You're heading back here. Harvest. Yeah, you don't know what to do. Alright, let's see what your character... Alright. You're not good at construction. You are good at growing. Oh, let's do the usual stuff. Let's hit you to there. You're bad at shooting. No, you're incapable of shooting. You can't clean either. Are you kidding? Is shooting considered manual dumb? Yeah. I would have thought you had to be pretty smart to shoot well, because, I mean, if you're shooting a stationary target, sure. But, you know, well, I don't know. I'm not a hunter. Right. You're not going to go hunting then, because you're going to be trying to melee things, and while you're decent at melee, I'm pretty sure a muffalo can fight back. Or a squirrel. So, interesting. No gun for you then. Alrighty then. Growing. What do we want? Let's see. We're doing pretty good at getting our stuff grown, so I'm not too worried about that. You do like mining. We do need mining done. We also need constructing done, but you don't like construction. Okay. You don't like construction. You do like research, though. I mean, you don't love it, but you like it. So let's set it as number 2 for now. Growing. 2. You can't do a lot, can you? Crafting. How do you feel about crafting? Okay. Set you at 2 in crafting. Cooking. You're actually pretty good at cooking. I'll set you up at 2 on cooking. Okay, so now on the things we set you at 2. Repairing. Actually, I've forgotten to set people on repairing. I want people repairing if things need to be repaired as a number 1 priority. Unless I tell them otherwise. Okay, so you're helping out with the growing. Crafting we really don't need to do yet, so I can set you at 3 for that. Researching. I have to check Scopio to see... No, I would have set them higher on researching if they liked it, so I think you're actually our best researcher. So, yeah. Art, not used. Warden, social, 5. Alright, you can chat up the prisoners. You're not that good at medicine, though, so you won't be a doctor. But you can help chat the prisoners up. How's that? Alright. And just because, let's hit you on for constructing. Actually, 4. So you can help out at that. Okay, looks good.